Hey there, Anna McKinlay here, and welcome to my channel. So, if you've been following my last few episodes, I've been talking a lot about resilience, and I've been talking about the difference between doing and accomplishing. And one of the themes that underpins all of that stuff is about actually one of the most important things that you can do if you really want to up-level your life, your whole life. One of the most important things you can do is carve out time for yourself, for your self-care, for your well-being, for just stopping and doing nothing. And I know this goes against so much of what you hear on the day-to-day, right? What you're hearing on social media and all the talk you hear about hustle, 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 you've got to do the work. And I'm talking about what actually works. So my theme for this episode is you always have the time for the things that matter, right? I've been working with clients and helping them to achieve beyond what they ever thought possible for years. And I'm going to share with you what the number one thing is around how you too can do that. And it is bottom line that if we prioritize actually looking after the core elements of our well-being, then everything else flows. And it actually comes down to thinking strategically about how you use your time. Almost every single client that I've ever worked with, one of the absolutely common themes is the things that have fallen off the radar, the things that have fallen off the schedule are exactly those things that are most important to keep us working at our best. Sleep, time out, good nutrition, exercise, and looking after our mindset. Actually taking time to recharge emotionally and mentally. Those are the things that fall off our radar first when the pressure comes on. Those are the things that we talk ourselves out of doing because I'm too busy. I don't have time. Does that ring any bells with you? If it does, you are in the right place. Because here's something that we often don't think about. You always have time. If we hear ourselves saying, I don't have time, I'm going to be straight up with you. That's a lie we tell to ourselves because it's hard to let go of the things that would free up the time. We all have precisely 168 hours in every single week. 168 hours. That's plenty of time to do the things that really matter. Where we get stuck is we allow our focus and our attention and our energy to get drained away by things that are less important. And it takes a bit of discipline to take that control over that. So I'm going to share with you a very simple formula for you to get some of that structure back. The formula is simple, it's highly effective, and it will change your life. I'll be straight up. The hard part's actually implementing it consistently because for most people it requires us to change the way that we think and to change some habits. So if you need help with that or some additional tips, be sure to reach out to me through Facebook. The link to my Facebook page is in the description below. All right, so here's the very simple process. Number one, know what's important. Most people do not have written goals. If you're one of those people who don't have written goals, that will be the number one reason that you feel like you're treading water or going round and round in circles and just not moving forward. So absolutely important is to actually get clear about what's most important and make sure that you have a clear set of goals that are aligned with what you want and are written down, because that provides some structure around it. Now, there's obviously a lot that sits underneath this, but super, super important. Get clear about what your goal is. Put a time frame around it. Be as clear as you can around what it will look like and feel like and how you're going to measure it and all that stuff as well. Then the most important question you can ask yourself each day is, what are the most important things that I can do and accomplish tomorrow to move towards my goal? What are the most important things that I can accomplish tomorrow to move towards my goal? It's about actually thinking about what are the small baby steps that we can start taking right now. Now, you probably noticed I said tomorrow, not today. Why? This is part of the magic. If you really want to be successful, plan your day the day before. Most people start out their day by planning, by writing a to-do list, by writing the plan for today in the morning before we get started. And that actually is just one of the best ways to fail. I know that goes against what a lot of people believe. But simply by asking ourselves in the morning, well, what's most important for me to do today? Our mind's going to go off wondering, we'll think of all sorts of things. We're going to get off track. We'll think I'd better check my email to see if there's anything in there. And we lose a huge chunk of what for most people is our most productive time in the day, just thinking about what am I going to do and not actually getting anything done. So if you actually plan your day the day before, so when you're wrapping up your day at work, actually plan ahead for the next day. Based around that question, what are the most important steps I can accomplish tomorrow towards my goals? You put that in your plan, and then all you need to do the next day is just start with the first thing on that list and get it done. And you'll be moving towards your goals each and every day. Now, what's the super important hack around that to help you bring the self-care and the health and the nutrition into it? Make that one of your goals. Actually plan in some time each day to do something towards your self-care and make that a number one priority. You look at any of the most successful people in the world, you don't have to look very far into their daily routines to realize that they systematize this. They prioritize looking after their mind, their body, and their emotional state. And that's part of the reason why they are so successful. There's nothing stopping you from doing the same apart from your own habits. Okay, so hopefully I've given you something there. I've been really upfront with you. This is one of the magic secrets to getting much more momentum in your life, getting more focus, accomplishing more in less time, and having a great life as well. So I recommend you give it a go. Give it a go. Give it a go for at least 30 days. See how that plays out for you. And as I said, because it is a shift in our daily patterns, most people actually need some kind of support or accountability in place to get that to happen. So make sure that you've got something like that. And if you feel that you need a little bit more assistance or support or clarity around it, you're welcome to reach out to me through my Facebook page, because helping people put these things in place is exactly what I do. So I hope that served you. Have some fun with it. I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. Leave a comment on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Habits for Success. But as I said, the link is in the description for this podcast and YouTube channel. So love to hear how that goes for you. Hope you've gained something from this, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.